Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
Alright, in this video I'll share with you one of the realities of Dubai life, or UAE life as you call it. And this stems not only from observation but also it's a fact. People don't talk about it, but you'll observe it. So watch the video and let me know what are your thoughts. If you're new to the channel, my name is Loy Machedo. I'm a personal branding strategist. I help people get well-paying jobs in UAE, Dubai, and the Middle East area. People also take my advice or suggestions for Canada, Australia, Europe, and parts of USA. And finally, people book my services for coaching, consulting, for personal or professional issues, challenges, and problems. Details are put down below. So, see, Dubai life now, UAE life, is a very, if you really do well, it's a very glamorous life. You earn good money, there are a lot of places to spend, there are a lot of places where you can enjoy yourself, a lot of options are there. And generally people, after they finish work, if they don't have a family or they don't have anything to do, like they say, the world is at your feet. You can do quite a number of things. You can go to the shopping mall, you can watch a movie, you can go to the gym, you can train, you can make friends, you can relax yourself. So the options are never ending. So what happens is people immediately fall into a pattern or a comfort zone, a kind of a routine. Okay, I get up, go to work, finish my work, and they literally check the time when work will finish so that they can run home and enjoy the rest of the day. Most people tend to do that. So now what happens is when you get into the comfort zone or when you get into a routine, this is a phenomenon that always happens. People start getting overconfident. They start getting too comfortable. And with that comes ego, comes, that belief, nothing will happen to me, nothing can touch me. It actually comes from the job workplace. The position, it goes to their head. The money that they earn, you feel secure. Then there is a certain level of comfort knowing these are your colleagues, this is your office, this is your cubicle, that is your boss, these are your customers. And you have literally memorized the process or the procedure. And so you get overconfident for the period of time. And yes, because you have repeated this task so many times. And that in turn gives grounds for office politics, favoritism. People, want to one up the other. And if the boss is on your side, and the management is giving you importance, the success goes to their head. And that is where the next phase comes, where they feel they are invincible. And you can really make this out. I'll tell you, have a look at people who have stable jobs in multinational companies. You'll see this amazing confidence from the manner in which they walk, the manner in which they talk. the way they dress. It's like you'll be amazed. Like, wow, man! Look at his confidence. Look at his ability to speak, network, and lo and behold, they'll even give you advice. You listen. This is what you have to do in life. If you have to succeed, this, that. When they go home, they become the alpha male. Why? Because they are earning money. And this not only happens for men, females also, who earn a salary, who have a steady job, who have a daily routine, they feel nothing will happen. But I'll tell you where and when all this changes. The day they lose their job, the day they get terminated, you will see the true colors. Initially, that ego is still there. I lost this job, I got terminated, so what? I used to get so many job offers. So many people used to literally headhunt me. Naukri.com, Indeed.com, Jobs, Monster, whatever, Gulfportal.com, all of them used to approach me and offer me jobs. Nothing will happen. So they believe that, me, I am the alpha. I still have what it takes. I'm not a chump. And they start going into the market and look out for jobs. And, if you get a job easily, great. But if you don't, now begins the reality. Something that you never experienced, you'll begin to experience. And that is rejection. When you are in the office, because you held that position, of power, that salary, that familiarity, people knew you, people below you used to call you sir, your manager used to literally depend on you for work to be done. So nobody can say no to you. It's very tough. But now, people are not even bothered to give you an appointment. People don't even care about your profile. You think your profile is so amazing that the world will come knocking on your feet. It's a perfect profile. But then nobody is responding. What the hell is happening? You begin to think. And then 1 day, 3 days, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. And initially you're like, market is tough, but I'll get there. This company didn't have a job, so what? My other contacts will respond. People, out of courtesy, they pick up your call. They promise you, don't worry, just send me a CV. Don't worry, man, this, that, all big talk. But then as time passes by, you begin to question, and what the hell happened? Like, what's going on? Is the market bad? Is something wrong with my CV? Is something wrong with me? What is preventing people to see my greatness? People used to offer me jobs left, right, and center. For so many years of my life, I gave to this industry. People know who I am. Then you begin to justify it by saying, they'll offer me jobs, but they'll not give me the salary I want. They're looking for cheap labor. Those cheaps, the cheap people are coming from India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. They are spoiling the market. Or the Filipinos, or the people from the Far East. I'll maintain my standards. So you keep justifying to yourself. This goes on until one fine day, you wake up and realize, man, I can't keep going on like this. I'm eating into my savings. Okay, I have property, I have wealth, I have this, I have that. As to talk all big, I'll go to India, I don't care. I'll go back home. No, but I still have a couple of years left. What will I do? I need to get a job. And that is where the confidence shakes. That is where reality sets in. And the faster this happens, as in the faster you lose your job, the more the number of times you lose your job, the much better it is, because then you'll be grounded. You'll be grounded in reality, and you'll know, I'm not indispensable. I'm not like a linchpin, like Seth Godin has said in his book. I'm not the industry standard. I'm just another employee. Yeah, people know me, but they knew me only because of the company. They knew me only because of the position. They knew me only because I was of some use to them. But now nobody cares. So then humility sets in. I'll tell you, there have been so many people, because I lived in Dubai for so many years, so many people whose confidence was unbelievable. You would always look up to them and think, wow, this person has so much confidence. This person can give you advice on life, love, marriage, religion, God, career, every single thing. They know it all. But then after, they lose their job, something happens. Where once upon a time they were like, the positive mindset, the success mindset. They would tell you, never give up and blah, 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 and this and that, and tell you whatever they touch will turn to gold. Because they always believed, they would always achieve success. But now, self-doubt starts creeping in. And they ask themselves, what happened? Once upon a time I was like this, why now? Am I old? Are my skills outdated? Is this new generation come in that they don't need us? One by one, it affects you mentally. And very soon, it'll start affecting you emotionally, and then it'll affect you physically. And then when people around you change their colors, they show their true colors to you and make you realize it was not you that was important to them. It was that designation. It was that position, that empty seat, that title, that multinational company. Not you. Anybody else who comes there, they will get that. You are just a disposable tissue. The day you realize that, you will come down to earth. You'll come down to earth and you'll stop, thinking that you're God's gift to the corporate world. I have seen people who once upon a time, their confidence and their personalities were so strong as to literally lock horns with them. And then obviously when they knew that I wouldn't bow or bend over for them, they would try to give you a low blow. What is your experience, man? What is your designation? How many companies? Because they had a bigger position, they had a lot of money, they had given years to this multinational corporation. They had a car, they could travel the world. Family was living in a very posh apartment. They were going for expensive holidays. They would only travel business class or first class. So who was I? Nothing and nobody. They had a big MBA, they had a big degree, they had this, they had that. And they would look down on people like me. However, once they experienced unemployment, once reality set in, then they would question themselves. And then they'll realize, not so smart as I thought I was. And I'll tell you, it's unbelievable how much they change. It's unbelievable. You will not feel you're talking to the same person. I've seen this transformation with my stepfather. I've seen this transformation with my own mother. I've seen relatives. I've seen the so-called friends. I've seen people who I used to admire. And then obviously, as age cranks up the process, as they become older, they become meek. I mean, you can literally check any celebrity that you know, or even, for example, if you're a WWE fan, check wrestlers like Shawn Michaels. If you're a WWE fan, check how cocky he was when he was young. Check today, after 30, 40 years. You become a different human being once father time takes over. I myself, I was so cocky when I was in my 20s, and that stemmed from a very defensive position. But through failures, not one, not two, but countless number, and the very painful ones, it shaped my character to what I am today. And today I'm careful. I know I'm human. So I just focus on what I'm good at, and rest just leave it. So if you're in Dubai, you're in UAE, and this position or this salary or whatever stability that you're enjoying right now, just be humble about it and be grateful, because you don't know, one incident can be health, can be termination, can be, can be anything, man. Especially termination, losing your job, losing your money, losing your position, losing your power. And then you'll come face to face with who you really are. What is really inside, who you really are. Not that position, not the designation, not the salary, not all that hi-fi, not all that gimmick. And then that person who really is, that is a true person. Like this, without money, without your position, without your car, without your title, without your degree, without your contacts. If you strip down everything, who are you? That is a real person. I say this because actually what inspired this video was this friend who once upon a time used to literally lecture me about life. Was high up and good person, not a bad person. But when I contacted the person, I found out 8 months unemployment had shaken up, her world. Now she is totally different. Totally. Anyway, so what I wanted to share. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Agree, disagree. But I can tell you this. You will get to see a very different side of an individual when they lose their money, their position, their power, their status, and then they'll come down to earth. Life changes people. Father time is not so forgiving. Alright? Yeah guys, take care. It's me signing off.